whatnot. We're back, and how I put it this way, I'm gonna give y'all. I ended the stream last night because my mom was trying to talk to me, and I did not calm down last night in the sense, and I was very mad and I was very frustrated or whatnot. And so, for instance, I'm gonna go in how this stuff started. So, alright. So at this point, I pretty much quit my job. Like, I'm not going back there. After what happened, no thank you. I was pushing, that was my old job. I said my old job now, it's in my past. I'm better about it. I will never work that job. I would suggest other people not to work that job. And the place where I was working at, it was ghetto. I'm going to be quite honest with you, it was ghetto. I feel like I'm talking business here. I know that store is going to go downhill. It's been downhill. It's been a sinking ship. I gave 2 years, basically, and I'm moving forward. Got some great times there. It just depends to me. All of it wasn't necessarily bad, but after that, no thank you. In fact, I've gotten like injuries and stuff from the job that I had up until the other day. I quit. It's done. It's in my past, but again, how do I put it this way? So basically, what happened was, it was like getting closer to quarter of right off when I get off work. So the crazy thing is, I was pushing baskets, and I had all these baskets in the thing, and someone did some dumbass shit where I was in the pedestrian, I was good, I was cleared to walk, and they moved their car, they put their car in reverse, and I don't know why the fuck they would do that, you know what I'm saying? I'm calming down, you know what I'm saying? I can talk about it now, but like, I don't know why they would be, I was in the pedestrian, like, walkway within the clear with the white lines. I looked, checked both ways, this, that, and third, this dummy had gone and put his car in reverse. He hit the thing, stopped. Luckily, it stopped in a sense. We didn't get out of the car, see if I was good or check on anything. I got the person's license plate and stuff down. Absolutely idiotic. I wrote it down. I got a photographic memory. I can call the license plate out like right now. But I won't be working there again. I'm quitting. I'm not staying there no more. That's it. And pretty much what I think about jobs nowadays, any job to me, I'm sorry as I can be. I'm not interested in getting lowballed. Talking about work experience or this, that, and the third. I mean, work experience that really doesn't, how in a sense, it don't really matter. In a sense, like, for me, I know I'm an asset to where I go no matter what, so I can't see it. Bye. Yeah, I really was not in the mood yesterday. My mom came up here and she started trying to talk to me, and I was just so mad or whatnot. Now it is what it is at this point. But yeah, I'm just, the fact that I've gotten like injured at this job, two times. This was a little more serious. It's over. I'm not working there. And after I passed my exam or whatnot, I got no reason to work there. The thing is, what I'm seeing with a lot of stuff, jobs and stuff to me is terrible. Like, a lot of job stuff's terrible for me. I was talking to my sister or whatnot, and about life, what I want to do, stuff like that. I talked to my sister a little bit for like tonight, talked about the same thing and whatnot, and you know what I'm saying? Told my sister that, like, what I'm doing now is just like, with the job that I had, like, I don't know. I'm professionally certified in diamonds. I do the slab and but yeah, I'm just thinking about, I've been watching videos and whatnot, and why I think about certain stuff, like, I had a little gig or whatnot, and I made at least like $100-something a day. I worked for like six days, but I was walking away with like at least a good enough amount of money where I was like, I'm good. So, what I'm thinking about now at the moment is like, I don't know. To me, I know there's like a lot of places that are like, I don't know, they're open for like business, like in terms of travel. Like, I don't know. A lot of people don't know Hong Kong is a major market for like diamonds, antiques, or anything like that. So someone probably like, why is the luxury goods market and stuff crashing? I say Hong Kong. People talking about why Bitcoin and other commodities were dropping. I have the answer. A lot of markets and stuff were closed. China banned Bitcoin. All sort of political space. I keep up with my news. The United Kingdom, they're regulating cryptocurrency now. Bitcoin got up to like 21,000 something, like 800 the other night, and now it's back down to like 20,000. I heard that we had unprecedented job growth, which is good, but again, I don't know. A lot of jobs are terrible. Again, know what I know now? No, thank you. A lot of these jobs are not worth anything. I think retail and then working, it depends. Like a retail chain is terrible. I told my sister, the other thing I was thinking about is just like, I don't know. To me, a job should not be a one-man show. How the fuck did I die? I'll play a few more, but Yeah, sister, we were also talking about what I thought about girls, or like in terms of like dating and then money, or the fact that money's involved, or moving accordingly. I told my sister that dating and, you know, how can I say modern relationships? Modern relationships really don't make sense. A lot of people want to say or basically come up with all these arbitrary rules about dating or whatnot. That's why I'm not in a relationship right now. Like, I like my alone time, and like I feel like people are, if they're holding me back, you know what I'm saying, or they're just doing something, or they're moving funny, or you take me for granted or whatnot, I'm gonna bless you in a way that you won't expect my absence. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, you know, my mom was telling me, like, why would I, you know, quit this job that I got, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot more to it than that, and I think the other night was confirmation I didn't need to be working that job. Close call, took that as a warning, this, that, and the third, and I just have to move. Different time, different season, or whatnot. And you know what I'm saying? That's just not what I need to be doing. It's not professional. One, the type of people I encounter, I don't want to be around those people. Yeah, like I have my mind stimulated, like, you know what I'm saying? To me, I don't think I will sell someone some crap. Like an engagement ring, I mean, I could make an engagement ring. That's what I want to learn how to do. But at the same time, it's just like, I don't know. And me, being cheap is not something I'm ever going to do. Be cheap. It's just not going to happen. I told my sister too, like, what I like, do I think, you know, for instance, sex is an important part of a relationship. I said to my sister, yeah. Also said, the way stuff goes now, like, if I think about YouTube and certain stuff, the thing that I'm hating more so, is people are talking about semen retention. And the more I think about it, I feel like abstaining, or, you know what I'm saying, being celibate is good. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of stuff that, you know, people don't take into account. Or, you know, this, that, and the third. It's probably better in a sense to go a long time without having sex than to be having empty sex or sex under the conditions of certain stuff. That's just not something that I do. Like, I just don't do that. My sister told me I'm probably gonna be like very, very, very successful. I do think so too, but at the same time, I don't know. Like, obviously, I'm gonna be moving different. I'm gonna have to move different, to a certain extent. The type of industry I'm in is definitely, it's invite only for the most part. You gotta pass security clearances. I'm not really worried about that. Like, if I have to go to an event, obviously my name, they have a database, they search all the stuff. I obviously gotta go through background checks. I don't have anything going on. I'm not a thief. I'm not, doing anything crazy. But I don't know, man. The thing is, like, when I think about dating relationships and certain stuff like that, to me, it's important not to lose your religion or lose your way. And what I mean by that is, with the wrong person, you'll go downhill. Like, you feel me? You're not motivating me. I don't party. I don't go clubbing. And then also, too, friend group. That's another thing about relationships I don't like, in a sense. People are speaking on the behalf of other people, in a sense. And if you really think about it, it's just real life crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? For me, clubbing and certain stuff is it's not cool. I don't do that. I'm not going to change really about that, in a sense. Now, parties I don't know about parties. If it's a professional thing for a business, sure. It's real professional. Like, if a watch company has a party or get together, I'm not really worried what goes on at that, because it's professional. You know what I'm saying? You got good, clean festivities. You go out to some type of party or certain stuff like that, someone will shoot up the place. And even still, then with this, like, professional events, they got real people out there, like real people trying to kill people, in a sense. So they're not playing. I was talking to my dad too about what I thought about, like, for instance, all these jobs. So I said government jobs are terrible. Like my dad was asking what I think about these people. I don't know, like these jobs. I remember there was this article about, like, how Secret Service agents were, like, in South America, and they were having sex with prostitutes and stuff like that. I don't know about having sex with prostitutes or whatnot, but I could see why, in a sense, these men would, be having sex. I mean, it's a natural thing or whatnot. But no, that's just kind of, to me, that's just disgusting, in a sense. The other country, language barrier. And I was talking to my sister, like, today, like, about, like, these people are going. That was annoying. Well, I'll play a few more. Like, I don't know. To me, traveling and then, like, beating people, in a sense, like another country, I don't know. Like, that's a little bit crazy. Obviously I'll be moving different in another country. Language barriers, whatnot. You don't know the stuff, like, you don't know the area or whatnot. And then, especially in South America, there's just no way. The thing about it, I don't know, people go to different places, they do their thing or whatnot, but I don't know. There's a lot of stuff. I feel like if most people are precautious and certain stuff like that, I don't know. You can do everything. You think you're fine and you're not. But again, it goes back to what I'm saying. Like, there was this man, he went to, like, a club or something like that. He and this woman went back to his place and they had sex or whatnot. He had like $30,000 in cash, like a few Rolexes. He was drugs or whatnot, and he had like thing. His like apartment building had this camera or whatnot, so they able to catch identify the lady, but it was like a theft ring. They're part of this gang, and the women were using men, like affluent men, knowing where they go to. Creatures of habit. Being a creature of habit is not a good thing. It's not. I don't think it's necessarily bad to have sex in a sense, but like, no. I think in a lot of instances, you really have to be smart and knowing how to move. Because, like, if you don't know how to move in a sense, like, you're going out to these nightclubs, I don't think that there's real quality people in nightclubs. I don't go to nightclubs. Again, that's just my personal opinion. There's this school that people go to. It's a party school, whatnot. So went to a house party, they got shot. Like, and then another person got shot. Like, 2 people got shot. Again, I'm glad I don't have like a friend group in a sense like that. I'm not really that mixy with people like that in a certain sense. I don't like being around a lot of people in a sense. Like, I'm very more reserved to myself. And yeah, I'm not full of foolishness. Something's funny, not funny. I'm not laughing at it or whatnot. This, that, and the third. I think I can form my own, well thought out, articulate, why something is not what it is. This, that, and the third, and how to move from that. But yeah, I definitely think that parties, it is be real life wild would be going on. I mean, people knocking boots at the club or whatnot. I mean, that's nasty. That's kind of trash if you think about it. Having sex in a dirty bathroom. That's almost as bad as someone getting clapped on a air mattress. That's just terrible. And I see a lot of, like, I told my sister that both men and women can be busted. My sister sort of kind of agreed with me. I said, I don't think that a man, in a sense, like, someone's trash and you had a kid with somebody, that kind of hurts your stock. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if someone has a kid with someone and they go immediately back to dating, they have unresolved issues, that's a project. I know someone probably like, why is that a project? Like, if a woman has a kid and she's going clubbing, I disagree with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, neglecting your child, and I think both men and women can do that, neglecting their child or whatnot, and then dumping the baby off at like their own responsibility. In a sense, that's not a good look. that's why this stuff is annoying. Like this thing, like doing all that. But like, let me go back to what I'm saying about like a relationship, and then like sex is a natural need or whatnot. This, that, and the third. But the one thing I don't get is number two. Like, I don't know. To me, it's safety. And then the thing I think that really kind of takes me to another level, and what I'm thinking about just in a certain instance and how relationships work nowadays, is just a lack of accountability. Like, I don't know. Like, my sister went to this thing in a black professionals event, and like, she said she was disappointed because most of the people was like 30, like in the thing, and these are black professionals, or mainly black and brown people. This conference, and this is probably about like a good like 10 around April. So yeah, it's probably about going on like a good 7 months ago. So let me explain to you what happened, the gravity of it. So it's basically doctors and stuff like that, people in medicine, or kinesiology, or certain stuff like that. So there'll be people in there. My sister said it's like this, like minor cost is like the more men and stuff that there well, the more women and the ratio to men, people are trying to play and then get with people or clap them and then move on a sense. And this over a course of like, maybe a weekend or something like that. This, that, and the third. And, that type of stuff goes on. To me, hookup culture, in a sense, I don't know. I disagree with hookup culture. I disagree with that. I disagree with hookup culture or whatnot. I'm not giving nobody, in a sense, my body, my time, or anything like that. Like, no. To me, it's better not to even engage in empty sex or something like that. That's just not good. Or it's like another thing too. I told my sister there's some things that people don't know, like why they're having kids, they don't know how to run a household. Or now I'm gonna watch this, listen to this podcast before I go to sleep, and I'll probably watch a few business videos. I've been watching like a lot of entrepreneurial videos on YouTube or whatnot, but like yeah, it's about people like they have kids or whatnot, like too, and it's like a kid is like a lifelong project in a sense. When I mean a kid is a lifelong project, I really mean a kid is a lifelong project. Like when you have a kid, in a sense, that's like 18, but I say it's a lifetime project. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Even if a kid is 18, you still kind of have to look after your child in a sense, so you should. Like, I remember one time I was in LA at this, like, Uber driver, cool dude, but, like, he having his daughter drive, like, 6 hours, and he was dead serious. Like, I don't know, like, he had a kid around my age. He was, like, 41, cool dude or whatnot, but, like, he was telling me about the politics of LA and how you have to move. And, there's a lot of people out in LA, they learn the ropes of the game or whatnot that's out in LA that make extra money. That's what he was doing. He got like a Q60, bought his daughter some. She had just like graduated high school. This is like last year, about a year and some change ago. I went there July. So yeah, a year and like 4 months, just about. So he got his daughter a thing, and he was having his daughter drive from like Vegas to LA, which is like 4 hours and 10 minutes. I know the stuff, but with all the drives and stuff like that, that's no small thing, and that's your daughter. Like, I'm not about to do that. I got some decency about, like, I don't do stuff like that. I wouldn't. I'll put that car on something, like get somebody, even if it's like $200. I'll pay someone $200 to transport that vehicle because I'm not having nothing happen to my daughter or something like that. That's just madness. And there's certain stuff that I think a woman is not equipped to do. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny. Like a panic, like you're on the road, your car breaks down or an engine goes out. You know what I'm saying? It's a scary time to be a woman in a sense. Because, you get kidnapped, you can get raped, you can get anything. I don't want no one or no woman, for that matter, or anything, to get raped or nothing bad to happen. Like, that's just ridiculousness. I just think, more often times than not, in a sense, the thing that I think is bad, like, I don't know. My sister's asked me what I think about Megan Thee Stallion. What? I didn't see that dude. I'll play a few more. Like, people talking about relationships and dating, and then, like, again, like I said, if someone gets busted, men and women can both get busted. And what I mean by busted is they may have been prime time back in their day or their heyday, but if you look on average what they've done in their life, in a sense, it's just crazy. Like, you have a child at home. Like, my sister, we basically had the same type of conversation. If a married man's at a strip club and he has, like, 4 kids, or he has, like, a baby mama's, that there's something wrong with that picture. Like, there's something seriously wrong with that picture, and why that is because, like, if I think about it, you have kids at home, you have kids you need to raise, this, that, and the third, in a strip club. The strip club is this for one reason. Men is horny. That's all it's about. Men is horny. They want to get off. They want to have a great time. They want to get a lap dance. $30 for a lap dance. Or whatever the rate is. I'll never step foot in a strip club, I'll tell you that. Or a club for that matter. This is not my thing, not my lane, not my alley, or whatnot. And that's what it is. So next, I kind of go back to what I'm about to say, like, with dating a relationship. Does money matter in a relationship? Yes and no. I'll put it this way. It's not that, for instance, necessarily all about the money. Sometimes even if someone has a job or whatnot, or this, that, and the third, that doesn't mean they know how to maintain and run the household. Like, for instance, if I'm, like someone's working or whatnot, someone has a kid, this, that, and the third, they're not really attentive or whatnot, they're not doing anything. Like, why is a kid crying or getting annoyed? If a kid's 2, they're making a lot of noise, the kid is 2 or whatnot. Or something like that. Like, if a kid is like 5 or 6, something like that, and they don't understand the homework, you know what I'm saying? There's kids and stuff, they don't even know how to read. Like, they're not getting exposed or trying to teach them words or teach them numbers, teaching the ABCs or something like that. That's pretty bad. Teaching them how to write or certain stuff or facilitating learning. When I have kids, I'll do all that. You know, help them with their homework and stuff like that to make it easy when I get married or have kids with somebody. That's kind of major in a sense. Like, you know, that's just kind of, you know, you want to ease that. Homework, in all honesty, is not necessarily that hard. It is annoying. Snoop Dogg has a blunt roller for and making $50K annually. That's terrible. 50,000. I told somebody that $100,000 is, you know, comparably speaking, I mean, that is a lot of money, but I mean, if you got to do a lot for that money, it's not something you enjoy. You're wasting your time. Like, to me, real estate is not necessarily a good profession. Despite, you know, what someone says, like someone says their parents wouldn't go to real estate, that's just not necessarily a good idea. Like, if someone like music, like I said the other day, and they like music equipment and certain stuff like organs or fixing on organs, you know, they can make 100,000 or more, and they know what they're looking for. They specialize in the thing. It's not necessarily about for instance, about, you know, actual profession or something like that. If you know anything about organs or something like that, and what you're looking for, or know how to service, fine, like instruments and stuff like that, or set up audio equipment, you'll probably have more of a better time doing that than, you know, doing something that just you don't feel fulfilled doing. The other thing I'm thinking about too is just, I don't know. When I think about like certain stuff, like my sister, well, she asked me about like companionship, what I think about this, that, and the third. And then like time being wasted. To me, That's something I'm probably gonna get off, but like, I don't know. Like I said, like I don't know. In terms of jobs, relationships, and then sex, I don't know. Quite a time to be alive in a sense. Like I told my sister too, if a man is making $500,000 in a sense, I don't think a man should disclose that. Or I told my sister like too, we was talking about like how these athletes or these, I'm like, what's the difference between an athlete or entertainer or a or escort? Like, you know what I'm saying? If you go into a city, you already have a girl or something like that you like having sex with or something like that. I don't know. That's a little bit strange. What I mean by strange, it's not strange having sex with someone or something like that if y'all are on that type of time, but like, I don't know. Every city, there's a girl having sex with them. Nah, yeah, no. And it goes with what I'm saying. Like these people, these successful people, get these clubs and certain stuff like that. Like they might be hitting the 10 or whatnot, but end of the day, $20,000 stolen, 30,000, the watch collection stolen, or whatnot. That these people could have hurt them even more if you really think about it. But yeah, I'm like, that's just what I think about Drake. Drake putting hot sauce in a condom. I honestly think that Drake should be careful. I won't be hitting IG models. That's terrible. He did all that, didn't shoot. Like, I don't know. But me, I said, your sister was basically telling me what I think about Drake, like having sex with multiple women. In a sense, I said Drake is never getting married. Drake is never getting married. Can I blame him? In a sense, I don't know. I think marriage, in a sense, is a little bit more serious. It's a contract. It's a business. This, that, and the third. But me, marriage is more than sex or a lifelong thing. It's more than that. And marriage can't be reduced to sex. I mean, it's an important part of marriage, I guess, but it can't be reduced to sex, money, or something like that. You just can't. Fuck, the textures of this shit went out. To me, it's better to go a long time without having sex, just to be having empty sex. Hope y'all enjoyed the stream. We're out.